This is Reality Dispatch, written by Jim Mintz.
It was hotter than hell in that San Antonio heat, but we was eating game meat that night if I had to haul a bull by the horns and slit its throat with my butter knife. I was broke. Hell, I was always broke, but I was really broke on this night. We were damn near starving. I saw the landlord doing the rounds of the park at dawn, just as I was loading my truck. He damn near gave me the stink eye as I left the trailer in the morn. Gave me that "your day is coming" kind of look. Made me all unsettled. He'd be right too. Our day was coming. Only thing stopping him from issuing one of them little yellow envelopes under our door was luck. We was still in the red by another week. Then he would come knocking at 6 a.m., sure as my name is Enid Earl Thomas. My daddy's rifle was hot under the sun. The scope was off by about an inch, and it made aiming hard, 'cause you thought you had your target in sight, but you was really a fraction off kilter. So that means every time you line up some venison, you had to shift the weapon slightly to the left to hit your target. Pain in the anus. I set up on the skirts of the McCaffern farm, far enough away so's that Jackie and Mickey wouldn't say I was hunting on their land. They was usually good to me and my family, but they would rain a hellfire down on you if you were caught shooting their cattle. It was quiet. Too quiet. I got up early too. Still no game. The day was long and I didn't pack enough water. This made me angry at myself, 'cause you just know it's the sort of thing that would make me up and leave. But goddamn it, we was having game that night. To pass the time while I waited for a flock, I pointed my scope at the highway. Off about 3 clicks was this poor old son of a bitch. He wasn't really old. Maybe late 30s, early 40s. Had a flat just off the exit. I watched him in the scope, waving to the passers. U-Haul trucks with deadlines to meet. Long-haul truckers who wouldn't be seen dead picking up a hitch. Too many stories. Not enough alibis for that lot. He was getting desperate now, and I could tell why. The sun was cooking him in that suit and tie. I squinted my left eye to get a better look at him and could have sworn it was the First National Bank manager. Mr. Haley? No, Herbie? It was either Haley or Herbie. Some stupid-ass name like that. God, it was so long ago now. I kept squinting because I couldn't be sure. When my daddy passed and we was going through his estate, my lawyer said I had enough inheritance to sell up his old place and buy a new property in a nice new neighborhood near Island Lakes. That's what they called this newly built community out near the second airport. More of an airstrip now. Me and Nicole, Jesus, we was so excited. So this Herbie bastard, he denies us a loan. Even though we got the goddamn money, he explains it won't be enough and our incomes combined, well, mine alone since Nicole don't work, it hasn't enough to sustain a mortgage with their bank. Sorry, please try again later when your prospects improve. When our prospects improve, you believe that son of a bitch? When my prospects improve, well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Bank Manager, sir. My prospects have improved right about now. Yes, sirree. I got you in my sights, and with one twitch of my right index finger, the prospects of you having your brains splattered all across Highway 9 have just improved dramatically. I laughed to myself. Then this inner voice talks to me. It doesn't say anything. It just gives me a look. You know what I mean? Like it tells me to do it with its look. This is crazy, I know. I can't really explain it. It's like a guardian angel or something. Only it ain't an angel. It's a menace. You can. No, I ain't no killer. It won't be killing if it's a mercy death. Mercy death? What the hell is a mercy death? You take him out, you will be putting other folks desperate for a house back in the market. Assholes like this can't get in their way no more. You'll be a hero. This goes on for a little while longer. Back and forth in my mind. What about if I just scare him? I say to the menace. He don't reply. I take that as an approval. I line up Herbie in my scope and I follow him. He sees a line on the horizon, a truck or a large van. He starts waving around his business jacket. He thinks he's going to get someone to stop. The truck ends up being a van and passes him completely, not stopping at all. I smile at this, dumb son of a bitch. I don't want to hit him directly between the ear and the back of his head, so I shift the scope and the rifle slightly to the left and fire off so that he's out of harm's way. Then I remember the malfunction on the weapon, but by then it's too late. He's out of sight, his car blocks my view. I can't see if I hit him or missed him. Maybe he heard the shot and ducked down out of fear. I check the scope, scanning back and forth across the top of his car and underneath. I see nothing. I look for blood, a pool of it at either end of the car. Nothing. That's promising. I need to leave. I stand, I pray as I pant in fear. I leave my rifle because I want thinking clearly. I make it to my truck and start the engine. It takes a while to kick over and I hit the wheel again and again in anger. I start driving in the wrong direction over dirt and unpaved roads. I keep driving and I do not stop. Some time passes and I start to pray. I pray that that man is still alive. I pray, and when I make it to Bisbee, I pray some more as I scan the streets for a payphone to call Nicole. I find one and I park the truck, half on the curb, half off. I walk over to the phone and I pray with every step that I take. When I make the call, the dial tone rings out. I hang up the phone and pray to myself in the booth. I don't feel like leaving. Maybe I won't.
For more stories of fact-based fiction, head to jimmins.substack.com.